What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome on back to Dragon Age Inquisition. As always, if you're new here or haven't yet, please do subscribe, leave a like and a comment, and of course, if you want to catch up on the rest of the Let's Play so far, go ahead and check the description below. I'll have the whole series down there in a playlist in order for everybody. So we're going to quickly catch up on whatever our war table missions got up to, and then we're going to go back to Emprise Du Lion and take down some dragons. There should be 3 of them for us to take care of, so... Our observers of the conflict between the Orlesian noble houses report that the Leandre family has responded to our appeal and withdrawn rather than risk the lives of the very lovers who spurred the conflict. While not the most desirable outcome, an arranged marriage to solidify peace is far from the worst outcome. Celeste Thibault will speak to no one. We have received 2 letters on the matter. The first is in strict confidence from Lady Thibault. My daughter will comply with this pairing. We are all servants of our chosen world, but it serves as well. I lack the standing to challenge, so I ask that it be remembered that it is her name stabilizing this alliance. It conveys power that should not be misdirected to matchmakers. From Lady Richelieu. Of course this was the outcome. It is the only sensible one. Arrangements will be made for a proper ceremony in the capital. Naturally. Lord de Rosier will be a valiant groom for as long as his heart holds out, and young Celeste will be a most amiable figurehead of alliance. This was us helping the people of Sarnia after the mayor screwed them over. Mistress Poolin's supplies have reached Sarnia. Food and clothing are being divided among the populace according to need. In thanks, the town has given the Inquisition several tons of their best granite as building material. Works out quite well for us. Dearest Josephine, do you recall the last letter I sent about the new volunteers who have reported to Sulladin Keep to keep with our efforts? Lady Doucette, daughter of Lord Basile Moran, was one of them. We were unaware of her real identity because she came to us disguised as a villager. Unfortunately, Lord Basile has just now discovered the whereabouts of his missing daughter and has accused the Inquisition of kidnapping her. Lord Basile's colourful slander of the Inquisition has cast a shadow on our relations with wealthy Southern Orlesian society. Complicating matters, Lady Doucette refuses to return to her father and the gilded cage of a gentlewoman. I can't very well tie her up and deliver her to the Lord in a barrel, can I? Sincerely, Edouard. Lady Doucette should follow her heart. Lord Basile is a minor noble, and his father is not worth courting. I can trick him into social ruin. Once he is torn down, he may rant, but no one will listen. Why can't we? We don't have to literally put her in a barrel, but let Lady Doucette know, in no uncertain terms, that she is no longer welcome in the Inquisition. I'm not in the business of turning people away and sending them off as prisoners, so we'll help her out.
At your service.
An offer from the Imperial Army. A letter marked with the Chevalier's seal. Commander, I understand your soldiers intend to pursue a party of Red Templars into the woods surrounding Valforet. We have not forgotten your assistance against the demons, and are we not sworn to aid your fight against Corypheus? Let us take up arms and cast these Templars out. Chevalier Doucette. Our resources alone would only have allowed for small sweeps of the area. With the Imperial Army's assistance, we may entirely root Red Templars from the region. Let's do it.
Inquisitor.
Not one to turn away free help. We, the members of Orlesian Society for the Protection of Historic Architecture, would like to draw your attention to the deplorable state of Judical's Crossing. The bridge was constructed in 856 Blessed as part of the festivities surrounding the first anniversary of the coronation of Emperor Judical I. As for Nelian Age, it has been considered the greatest triumph of Orlesian engineering. Now it lies in ruins, shattered by monstrous rebels of the Templar Order. You cannot allow this grave injustice to stand, Ambassador. The Crown is too involved in its civil war to properly care for our historic landmarks, but the Inquisition will surely come to the aid of the people. With hope, Duchess Nicole de Valmontaigne. In another hand, at the bottom of the letter, Cullen, can we handle this, please? I am receiving 19 of these letters a day. Yeah, we'll take care of that. Free up Josephine to do more important things, and we need to cross anyways. Repairs to the damaged bridge at Judical's Crossing are complete, although we ran into some complications. The workers were spooked by sightings of dragons flying around the site, so we brought in Tamar for an extra security. She did a good enough job, but next time I think we'll call in anybody else. That woman doesn't just frighten dragons, if you know what I mean. Captain Mathis. Let us venture forth. I think our last ocularum we need is in here too. So it's 3 dragons, an ocularum, and I think maybe there's another little quest down here. Either way, the dragons are the main event here. And I think I used up my tier 3 focus ability on Imshale. I did.
I wonder how far this corruption has spread.
And so we'll see how much I manage to build back by the time we get to the first dragon. Because I believe there's 1 in each. Yeah, there's 2 of them. And the dragons that were scaring everybody. Pretty cool. This place in general is a cool looking place.
We should look around.
Get on the bridge. That's under. And me. There it is. Amulet of Death Siphon. So presumably that was a treasure map. Let's get back to where we were. Now I just yeeted myself off the bridge. Yeah, it's cool that the dragons decided to post up in these Colosseum-looking places. Hector in his time of dying. Hector is one of the Chantry's anointed. In Andraste's time, he was Lord of Navarra and one of the Prophet's most loyal followers. According to some Orlesian legends, when Maferath betrayed Andraste and Tevinter captured her at Hector's stronghold in Navarra, Hector leapt to her defense and was shot full of arrows. He survived long enough to see Tevinter's soldiers drag Andraste away. In this particular depiction, Hector appears as a young and handsome man, lounging in a position many consider inappropriate to the depicted subject. Some have decried the statue, arguing that Hector seems to be greeting a lover rather than grieving the betrayal of his prophet. Yeah, he does kinda. I can see that. Doesn't exactly look like he's witnessing a tragedy and about to die. More lesions and their statues. And got a red Templar behemoth, yeah? Not what I wanted. That's unfortunate. Starting off with a misclick, that's always fun. And my minds all went to the moon. Play with Lucy and David now. Bonus points if you catch the media reference and know what that's from. I wonder, can we get inside its lighthouse, or is it just for show? Well, I'm actually just gonna say screw it and try to take down this first dragon without having my focus bar. I don't think we've fought one yet without using and abusing my focus meter, so we'll see how it goes when we can't do that. Probably not great. And I think this one is another one of the asshole ones that fly up in the sky too, so if there's gonna be that we'll have to deal with. You can already hear him up top. It's called Etienne's Ring. Hi, Vernal.
A dragon. Do we ever have uneventful days?
No, we don't. Okay, apparently we really haven't been needing the focus. I just shit all over him without it. Yeah, let's see that they can't move right now, so they're just gonna get pieced up, unfortunately. Welcome to the problem of your companions bugging out like that, because now they're just gonna stand still and eat every single one of its barrages. But he's gonna land again sooner or later, hopefully. got him taken care of. On the bright side, I'm not really worried about my companions dying here. I obviously don't need them for the DPS. Tracking on that. Come on. And you bitch. Okay, that's over. Please. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Took a little longer, but still incredibly easy. And what does this Dragoon have? Superior Grenades Belt, Staff of the Void, which has 6 crit chance, always good for a mage. Pure Dragon Blood, and a Sigil of Deathru, and the rest is just the regular crafting materials you'd get from killing dragons. Pools of the Sun. According to our legends, what remains of the sun's heat left in the earth when Elganon threw the sun from the sky and buried it in the abyss, heats the hot springs in the dales. The waters of the spring have healing qualities. We have always treated them as sacred. Then, of course, Orlesians moved in, scarring them with their garish statuary. But fate is just. Last I heard, dragons had claimed the territory. Let's hope the beast made a meal of fat nobles who couldn't escape in time. Penned by an unknown Dalish elf.
Kill.
Yeah, come on, kill me. The game is like super relaxing right now. I just found myself kind of like, you know, when you have like certain comfort games, the entire Dragon Age franchise is like that for me. It's the same as Dark Souls is too. Dark Souls and Dragon Age are like my 2 comfort franchises that I can do like no matter how I'm feeling. I could do it sick, I could do it tired, sad, happy. I just found myself totally zoning out though. Leontine's Steward. The statues decorated in the Pools of the Sun depict Havard, Aegis of the Faith, and Disciple of Andraste, bearing the Prophet's ashes to safety. However, when Grand Duchess Leontine commissioned the statues for placement around the hot springs, she recommended her steward Bellamy to the sculptor for use as a model. Rumor has it that Steward Bellamy was Leontine's lover, and she wished to see his heroic form wherever she turned. Leontine commissioned at least 100 of the statues. That doesn't really look like a good-looking dude. Looks Ferelden, if anything. Doesn't look like an Orlesian. Perhaps Bellamy was. Perhaps Bellamy was a Ferelden, showing the Orlesian nobility how much he disapproves of them. I find that of an artifact he was just talking about. Maybe it's up top. Let us see what dragon number 2 has in store for us. Althenzon is this one's name. He's actually aggroed to me with those bar and laser bombs, so I can actually save my companions some health here. Yeah, look at me, I'm stealing your mind. Whenever you want to land, sir. Cheeky little bastard. Almost dead. I'm looting your treasure hoard. You want to come down and stop me? Oh, they're broken now. That's fine. You can attack a black wall all you like. You can take it. Black wall can take it like a champ. Didn't end up needing the focus meter for any of this. I mean, I told you the build gets strong, but damn, man. I look forward to the expansion dragons. Make them my bitch too. Flies off again, huh? Can't grapple up though. Oh boy. I got a little concerned for a second about him dying up there and me not being able to loot him. That's why I kind of like paused for a second. Caliban, 216, unique sword. Yeah, I wonder where Solus's little artifact is in this place. We never did find that. It's not up here like I thought it might have been. That's Silvereye, we want that. Let's take our time when we go back down this place.
I thought you were irrelevant as a Grey Warden, and you weren't even that.
Ah, the lady finds me funny. I have some use after all.
From Warden to Jester, what a tremendous journey.
Indeed, I count myself quite lucky. Few of us have the privilege of setting aside our masks, don't you think?
Pretty good comeback, Blackwall. I'm proud of you. Yeah, I got no idea where that elven artifact he was talking about is. There was one close by, but I definitely can't find the shit. Yeah, it's not something we have to jump up there for. I mean, we already got the associated quest for doing his artifact thing. We don't need it, I just wanted it. I wonder if tier 2 focus will be enough to just smoke it outright. Well, I guess we have another opportunity to build some focus on these guys. Oh shit. Stuck to London at least. just taking it. Man, I think this watchtower is out too. Every single one of them. Okay, that's a fast travel out of the zone. And then I think this dragon, it's like down in a ditch. I don't think we can just walk in here. Yeah, that's it. And there's our regions in the Emprise. So we'll swing back around this way. I don't want to jump down on his head. We didn't get to tier 3, but I'm pretty sure tier 2 will be enough to just absolutely smoke it outright. I think we already absolutely smoked something outright at tier 1. I think the damage is the same. I think it just lasts longer the higher tier it is. So I had to move something real quick. I think the damage is the same no matter what. I think you just get the bonus damage for longer if you have tier 2 and tier 3. I think the damage is all the same. Oh, let's send this one off to his brothers. Save this real quick. Just in case I decide to make a build video. And that's that. I would say tier 2 was more than enough. And you get Duke's Mane, which is a really good helmet. That's 14 heal bonus, 8 melee defense, and 8 strength. Really good for a warrior. The Superior Guard Belt is cool. That just ups your maximum guard. Walking Death is a good dagger. That's 4% attack, 21% armor pen, 6% dexterity, or plus 6 dexterity, and a 10% chance to apply Walking Bomb for 5 seconds. The detonation is half your weapon damage. So the detonation damage here would be 160 or 158 technically. But yeah, a Walking Bomb also does the whole thing where it reapplies. So you get Walking Bomb as a rogue right there if you don't have Dorian with Necromancy. That dagger would actually probably be a pretty useful way to avoid the issues that come along with Walking Bomb. That'll probably work pretty well. Right, so we probably can just run over here and close down the rift, honestly, and then we'll be done with Emprise Du Lion. And we can start moving on to the Emerald Graves, probably, honestly. I think that'd be the play. We'll finish off Emerald Graves and whatever's left on the war table, and then we can start moving through the expansions. Get off this hill so I don't keep falling away. Love to see them not just flying off into space. I think Emprise Du Lion has been the only area that's happened in, right? I don't think I've run into that issue on any of the other maps. Mind me while I'm here. Beautiful placement. Hold those for me. And that is Emprise Du Lion finished. All done. Aside from the little pieces of rubble we gotta go pick up for the Pilarum quest, but that's fine. I can just run around and do this quickly. So I'm actually going to wrap this one on up here, and then we can go back to Skyhold, pick up on those war table missions we posted, and then we'll probably jump into the Emerald Graves next episode. That's a really fun area, and that has things like the Haunted Mansion that they always put in each Dragon Age game. There was a haunted house. Well, this game's haunted house is in Emerald Graves. So thank you for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like and a comment, and I will see you soon with more Dragon Age Inquisition. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Peace.